India's electoral system first past the post has made it impossible to have a representative government. Let's take a look at how over the years it has created non-representative governments in India. 1952, India's first elections. Congress led by Nehru won with 364 seats. Percentage of votes obtained 45%. And having voter turnout of just 45.7%, Congress government represented just 20.5% of registered voters, remaining almost 80% got no representation. 1957, India's second elections. Again, Congress led by Nehru won with 371 seats. Percentage of votes obtained 47.78%. And having voter turnout of just 47.8%, Congress government represented just 22.83% of registered voters, remaining almost 77% got no representation. 1962, India's third elections. Again, Congress's victory with 361 seats. Percentage of votes obtained 44.72%. And having voter turnout of 55.42%, Congress government represented just 24.78% of registered voters, remaining almost 75% got no representation. 1967, India's fourth elections. Congress led by Indira Gandhi won with 283 seats. Percentage of votes obtained 40.78%. And having voter turnout of 61.04%, Congress government represented just 24.89% of registered voters, remaining almost 75% got no representation. 1971, India's fifth elections. Indira Gandhi's Congress won with 352 seats. Percentage of votes obtained 43.68%. And having voter turnout of 55.27%, Congress represented just 24.14% of registered voters, remaining almost 76% got no representation. 1977, India's sixth elections. Janata Alliance led by Morarji Desai won with 345 seats. Percentage of votes obtained 51.89%. And having voter turnout of 60.49%, Janata government represented just 31.38% of registered voters, remaining almost 69% got no representation. 1980, India's seventh elections. Again, Indira Gandhi's Congress won with 353 seats. Percentage of votes obtained 42.69%. And having voter turnout of 56.92%, Congress represented just 24.29% of registered voters, remaining almost 76% got no representation. 1984, India's eighth elections. Congress led by Rajiv Gandhi won with whopping 414 seats. Percentage of votes obtained 48.12%. And having voter turnout of 64%, Congress government represented just 30.79% of registered voters, remaining almost 69% got no representation. 1989, India's ninth elections. National Front led by Janata Dal formed the government. Percentage of votes obtained approximately 22%. And having voter turnout of 61.95%, National Front's government represented literally 13.63% of registered voters, remaining almost 86% got no representation. 1991, India's 10th elections. Congress Alliance formed the government. Percentage of votes obtained 35.66%. And having voter turnout of 55.71%, Congress government represented just 19.86% of registered voters, remaining almost 80% got no representation. 1996, India's 11th elections. United Front headed by Janata Dal formed the government. Percentage of votes obtained approximately 28%. And having voter turnout of 57.94%, United Front's government represented just 16.22% of registered voters, remaining almost 84% got no representation. 1998, India's 12th elections. National Democratic Alliance led by Atal Bihari Vajpayee formed the government. Percentage of votes obtained 46.61%. And having voter turnout of 61.97%, NDA government represented just 28.88% of registered voters, remaining almost 71% got no representation. 1999, India's 13th elections. Again, Vajpayee's India formed the government. Percentage of votes obtained 37.06%. And having voter turnout of 60%, NDA government represented just 22.23% of registered voters. Remaining almost 78% got no representation. 2004, India's 14th elections. United Progressive Alliance led by Sonia Gandhi formed the government. Percentage of votes obtained 35.4%. And having voter turnout of 58.07%, Congress government represented just 20.55% of registered voters. Remaining almost 79% got no representation. 2009, India's 15th elections. Again, UPA led by Manmohan Singh formed the government. Percentage of votes obtained 37.22%. And having voter turnout of 56.97%, Congress government represented just 21.2% of registered voters. Remaining almost 79% got no representation. 2014, India's 16th elections. NDA led by Narendra Modi formed the government. Percentage of votes obtained 38.5%. And having voter turnout of 66.4%, NDA government represented just 25.56% of registered voters. Remaining almost 74% got no representation. As you saw, there is barely any representation of people in Indian government. The maximum representation achieved till today is around 30%. This is actual reality of our Indian electoral system.